San Francisco 49ers versus Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we don't like to throw around the word dynasty loosely, but for the Chiefs, it applies. I mean, they're looking for their third title now in 5 years.
And with the way this league is configured now, it absolutely applies. I think you're totally on target. Remember, they lost a Super Bowl in there too. So to be back for the fourth time in 5 years in today's NFL, that's pretty incredible.
Meanwhile, for the 49ers, they were one of the heavy favorites to win the NFC, and they were able to get it done, and now they look for that elusive 6th Super Bowl title.
Remember, after going 5-0 in their first 5 appearances here, they've lost 2 straight. Super Bowl 47 to the Ravens in New Orleans, and Super Bowl 54 to Kansas City in Miami. They'd love to start another streak like they had in the 80s when they won 4 Super Bowl titles.
For the second straight year, Harrison Butker has the honors, and we are underway in Super Bowl 58. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They run with McCaffrey off the option. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Throwing here, Purdy. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. McCaffrey on the counter, and that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Oh, some strong running. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback on the expected passing situation.
Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 4th down, so Kansas City sends out Tommy Town.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Gets this one to use check. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy.
Hauled in left side here by Jennings.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this.
7-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. Purdy looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. Touchdown, 49ers.
Juwan Jennings.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the 49ers continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Here's Mahomes to throw.
No hesitations. They go right back to Kelsey.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs are on the board here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing.
Taking it right down Broadway. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. That's caught by Jennings. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down. Purdy sets up to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. It's a gain of 35.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Finding Kelsey, what a catch there. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. A 7-yard line. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
And now a fake on the jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. They're going option play on 3rd down. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? So we've come upon halftime. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the 2nd half. These 2 teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
Oh, what a juke into space. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Being chased out left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as it...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the 1st and keep possession. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Mahomes now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field, and it took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, I see what they were trying to do there. You pop up your holder, roll him out. You got the option to run or pass. Just didn't work.
Not at all. The communication was excellent defensively to make sure that receivers were covered as they escaped from the line of scrimmage, because that's supposed to be a surprise to everyone, and that's how they get free. People forget their assignments on defense. That didn't happen. And think about the guy rolling out with the football, looking for an open person. No one there.
Helpless feeling.
Helpless because that gap between you and defenders now is going to close and close quickly.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the 1st. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down as good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. Flush to his right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Purdy now to throw. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Here comes the 49ers punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need point. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced them to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. On 1st down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
That's laid out deep for Rice. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for KC, 58 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Pacheco once more, and he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Isaiah Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it in. And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line? They've taken the lead by a point here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So Purdy and the Niners down 15-14, 2:12 to play. A field goal wins the Super Bowl, but work to do here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy, and that's complete to and now look at this, big gain but a fumble, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun now with Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the wire we go in a 1-point game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. This is 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. To throw is Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical 3rd down here. Here's Purdy to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. So here we go. It's Jake Moody now in a big spot. This for the lead in the final stages. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And now all eyes shift over to the Chiefs, trailing by 2 after the made field goal. 53 ticks to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Mahomes. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1. And he fends him off. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
So the inability there to get the 2-point conversion sort of leaves the door at least a little bit more ajar.
And puts the onus now on the kickoff team and the defense to make sure they don't give up a big play that puts them in position to lose.
Now on the return, oh no, the ball is loose, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I
them
was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.